Bitcoin, the future of money. Hi, I'm a time traveler from the future. I travel back in time to tell you all about how money works in the future. But before I explain the future of money, let's see how money worked in the past and how money works now. Let's go. Today, you use money to buy things like food, clothes, toys. But what did people do before money? Before money was invented, people had to trade with others for what they wanted. This is called the barter system. It works like this. Larry is a lumberjack and Ellen is an egg farmer. Larry has more wood that he can use, and Ellen has more chickens and eggs than she can eat. Because they have more than they need, this is called a surplus. After chopping wood all day, Larry is very hungry, and Ellen needs firewood to cook her egg. Larry and Ellen both need what the other has. They decide to make a trade. Ellen will trade eggs to Larry in exchange for firewood. If Ellen and Larry trade enough, they will develop an exchange rate of how many pieces of firewood is equal to each egg. The exchange rate could change over time. If a forest fire burned down a lot of trees, Larry could demand more for eggs in exchange for each piece of wood because now there's less wood available. Likewise, if Ellen lost some of her chickens and now has less eggs to trade, she could demand more wood in exchange for each egg. But the barter system had a problem. If you can't find someone who wants what you have and also have what you want, then you can't trade with them. Let's say Ellen wants apples from Adam, the apple farmer, but Adam needs firewood. In order to get apples, Ellen would first have to trade for firewood and then trade for apples. Trading becomes complicated when more than two people are involved in the trade. This was a huge problem. Money was created to solve this problem. Money is something that everyone agrees is a good medium of exchange for everything. In order for something to be a good medium of exchange and work as money, they must have these 5 characteristics. Number 1, money must be divisible. Number 2, money must be portable. Number 3, money must be durable. Number 4, money must be recognizable. Number 5, money must be scarce. In the past, people have used many things for money. Anything can be used as money as long as people agree to accept it. People have used gold, silver, salt. Nowadays, people use paper money and credit cards. But so many different things have been used. People even use shells at one point. But the most durable thing that has been ever used as money is gold and silver. But large amounts of gold coins are not portable. People also need someplace safe to keep their gold and silver. So banks were created. Banks charge fees for holding other people's money. Bankers have become very rich by becoming the middleman between people who want to trade with each other. Banks have been in existence for hundreds of years. In the future, money will be completely digital. The technology that money works on in the future is called blockchain, and it's here now. The most famous creation of blockchain is called Bitcoin. But unlike traditional forms of money, there are no physical Bitcoins, no dollar bills, no metal coins, no credit cards. It's 100% digital. Everything is done from phones and computers. This allows for fast and cheap transactions. It can be used by anyone, anywhere in the world. There are no dollars, no euros, pesos, yens. It's a world currency. Every country in the world can use Bitcoin, and everyone anywhere in the world can use it. Bitcoin is a technology that lets people store, send, and receive money without banks or credit card companies. So what is so great about not using banks and credit card companies? Well, for one, they're slow, they charge fees, banks are expensive to operate, they must pay for buildings, lawyers, and executives. Banks also limit how you access your money and how much of your money you can send, when you can send it, who you can send it to. There's all sorts of rules. You can't just send your money. It's almost like it's not your money. A mysterious computer coder known as Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin in 2008. No one knows who Satoshi is, even to this day. Satoshi Nakamoto could even be a time traveler, like me. Bitcoin was a breakthrough because it solved the double spend problem. Digital money is just like a computer file, so it would be easy for somebody to just copy and paste it. Before Bitcoin, the only solution was for banks to keep track of the money in everyone's accounts so that nobody could spend money twice. Bitcoin solved the double spend problem by making all accounts and transactions public, but without revealing the private details like names and who owns the accounts. If a scammer tries to spend the same Bitcoin twice, it's easily discovered and prevented. Bitcoin can be sent directly from one person to another anywhere in the world, without a middleman, without limits, and it's completely anonymous. This is why Bitcoin is the future of money. It is easy, it's amazing, people love it. And you will too. People love it because Bitcoin is not centrally controlled by any person, any company, or government. Bitcoin is run by a community of its users. Bitcoin users are located all around the world. All they need is the internet to send and receive money. Bitcoin works even when people do not know each other. One of the hidden costs of banking is a system called inflation. Inflation means that the money you have is worth less every day. It's the reason why an ice cream costs 5 cents in 1950, but it costs $5 today. Bitcoin's limited supply creates the opposite effect. It's called deflation. This means the value of each Bitcoin is designed to increase over time. It's one of the reasons why so many people are excited about investing in Bitcoin. Traditional money can only be spent in amounts set by the bank, but Bitcoin can be spent in much smaller amounts. It's called Satoshis, all the way up to 8 decimal places. This means that it can be used even for very tiny purchases. Bitcoin uses cryptography to securely send payments. That's why it's called cryptocurrency. Cryptography is a technology that protects information through complex math functions. Bitcoin uses strong cryptography to protect your account and let you securely send money. It's designed so that nobody can hack your account. Just like paper money, Bitcoin is stored in wallets. But Bitcoin wallets are digital wallets on your phone, your computer, or your tablet. Bitcoin wallets are linked to accounts. It's how you access your money. Each Bitcoin wallet has a unique address that you could send and receive money from. Bitcoin will change the world and put people back in control, just like in the days of bartering. Now you know how money works in the future. Every day, a lot of new people are trying out Bitcoin. People are excited that a new type of money has arrived. Now it's time for me to go back to the future. But remember, Bitcoin will change the world.